I watched their game tape and their victory last week. They put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now it's Tannehill. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 121 yards.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now. Number 3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. So a glance here at the key inactives. There's other reasons, but this list, one of the reasons they've been struggling some this year.
And one that they won't make excuses with, but everyone knows that this is the key reason. Without these players, it's made it very difficult for them this season. They've battled, they've scrapped, but without those guys, hard to win games.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And high fives all around on that sideline. It's a first down as they wind up getting 11 on the fake punt. Well, you want to talk about catching the defense off guard. Opening drive, fake punt. They got it.
That had the total feel of something that was scripted during the entire week leading up to the game. They made that decision probably on Tuesday. First drive of the game, if we don't get it, we're going to fake it, and it pays off in a big way.
Set for 30.
first down. It's Henry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. The handoff, running left, Henry. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's third down. Now Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Tannehill. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal. Now Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Here's Ryan Succop for the Titan field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Succop will put this one right through. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
First carry for Najee Harris. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. On the ground, it's Harris. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. On the give, this is Harris. He gets away from one. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. To the air, Allen. And his throw is incomplete. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw complete to Freiermuth.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. Allen's throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Right side, Claypool's got it.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
Now Allen again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3.
So Longoria gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get a big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon.
And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give to Henry. There's the stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Tannehill. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a handoff to Henry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Play action. It's Tannehill.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Tannehill on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. So on 4th down, the Titans will turn it over to their punter since 2009, and that's Brett Kern. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 3rd and short, the give to the tight end. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back?
What?
That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
On first down, Allen. Then he finds Beasley, complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
2nd and 4.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Allen's throw is complete. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, he's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And Boswell's kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front in a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures.
And that's caught inside the 30. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Tannehill. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Throw to the right here to Gordon. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On second and goal, Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Michael Pittman
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that will make this a 4-point game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Now to return it, here's Kenyon Drake.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. So we reach halftime here with a visiting Titan. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. On the return comes Drake.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
On 2nd and 9, Allen.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. And the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he's got his man here, Beasley.
And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Throwing on first down is Allen.
That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They hand this off to Harris. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Here's Allen to throw it. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
On 2nd and 7, Tannehill looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. While the traders take a look, we'll step aside. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Henry running right. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Tannehill. Over the middle, complete. That's Tate.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Here's Tannehill. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete.
And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
To throw is Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Suckum, and that pushes the lead up to 11. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a Tennessee score. On the return comes Drake.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen.
Open man completes it to Claypool.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd down, they go again with Henry.
And he works free. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the air now with Tannehill.
Out of his hands quickly to Pittman.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Here's 2nd and 10.
draw play. This is Henry. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Tannehill now to throw. And caught by Henry. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Allen going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. A gain of 6 there on 1st. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. Here's Freiermuth again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Allen to throw once more.
Looking for Beasley. Got him on the slant.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Well, he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line. Here's Allen. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
2nd and 4. They could still get a 1st down without scoring.
To throw, it's Allen. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Harold Landry picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Boswell's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary 1st step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st down, it's Henry, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Henry again on 2nd down.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Tannehill now to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again.
And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
He's got Smith-Schuster.
1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Now Allen.
He's going to let it fly. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Sutton.
And the Titans have just about sewn up this football game.
The Titans go victory formation down to a knee. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And they will take a knee here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Tannehill to a knee, and that ought to be the final act of this ball game. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game.
Titans